As they say around here, keep Austin weird. They're going to keep it electric today inside Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium, home to the Longhorns. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Houston Cougars, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's
we can stay on the phone.
I'm sharing my screen if y'all need it.
It's locked in right now.
And the Longhorns will get started kickoff.
Hold on 1 second.
Of course, it's a rain game, man.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
No, the fuck he did not. Oh my fuck.
This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Then he throws that shit like that. Hey, yo, come the fuck on, gang. Yeah,
this is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Snagged in the middle, it's Thomas. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up. And
Prove to me that I need Ethernet immediately. That proves. Like, I need Ethernet right now. Like, literally right now. I need Ethernet right now. Dad, I need Ethernet. Lagged out.
Yeah, we gotta get you an Ethernet.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back in that mode.
Austin, Texas, home to technological and cultural advances, but for everything going on in this city, the hub is bathed in burnt orange, and it is DKR and the Texas Longhorns. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field.
Good game, my boy.
We'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Houston Cougars, taking on the 6th
All them
ranked team in the
opportunities
land,
I had to kick them
Texas
field goals early in the game. That shit came back and going to me.
David Pollock and Justin
Hey.
Patton with me in the booth. Guys,
Hey,
we're
man.
ready to
Hey,
tee it up.
Billy. Get a dub.
It was a good game.
I am not proud of that showing. My running game picked up, but other than that, I might have found a new running back. That's about it.
Was a great game.
The Longhorns will boot it away to start the
Yeah,
game.
bro. Yeah.
Just gonna plug it up.
He had 84 and 12.
From
I still
inside
ran the
his own
ball good.
15, let's see how
Good,
far he can
good
get.
combo action.
Finds just enough space to
He
cross
had to
the
play. He made us
25.
play
Let's
to
mark
good
it at
football
the
for shit show.
27-yard line. They
Yeah,
challenge
dude.
this
I just
crowd to bring the
come
energy,
right
and
out.
I'd
Finish
say
this.
they're doing that.
I'm in this league.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did.
I'll tell you what, you want to quiet this crowd down. You want to do something demoralizing to your opponent. Establish the run game early on offense.
Right back to the well. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the
Yeah,
end
you
of the
can't
season,
take
and what does the
confidence.
committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves to change for the first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Ain't gonna lie, you gonna get a fourth L for that shit too.
They're not in me. Really immediate. I'll play some more. It's fixed and it say connected.
What's up, baby? Okay, Cam. Just turn your share screen off and just try to play the game. And he's gonna share the screen.
Billy. How much Billy win by? Like 5?
Billy jumped from 15 all the way to 3. Billy jumped from 15 all the way to 3.
I really can't be crying because after I took that loss to Wisconsin, I went 3-6. So
Oklahoma went from 10 to 4. Man, Wisconsin went from 20 to 8. But what I'm trying to figure out is how I beat the
20 to 8 is the craziest
I
one.
beat the number 6 team in the country last week, and I only moved up 6 spots from 62 to 56. That's what it is, man. They winning on action. I don't know why it be lagging out so much.
Welcome to Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium, where the horns are up.
You only got one more youth. Well, we only got like 3
Texas hook 'em. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement.
We only got Houston, Caleb,
We'll see
and
the
Shiesty.
number 11 team in the country, the Houston Cougars, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and
And it's
Jesse
Caleb
Palmer.
always on
Time to get this
2K
game
now.
started.
Yeah, it say he on 2K right now.
And the Longhorns will kick it away to start us off.
Caleb.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at
Where
the
you at,
22.
baby?
You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Give to the running back. Now after that
Decent
run,
run,
here, in
dude.
good shape at the 30-yard line. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for a productive play on first down. Snapped it in the shotgun. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dream.
And the ball is picked off. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands.
Get that receiver.
Couldn't order better field position for this offense.
Oh, you got the ball? I thought they called something on you.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
And that play shows you
I
really
thought
what
they
this
called
defense
something
is
on me
about.
too,
It's a
Dad.
difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
No surprise, this offense has their foot on the pedal, trying to take advantage of a defense that struggled in their last game. Obviously, they lost that one, but nice play early.
I know.
That ball
He just
away,
can't
that
run
should
the ball.
help this defense's confidence.
I mean, he just don't got enough speed. Or if I need to get out the pocket.
I'm not
Gotta get
positive,
on.
but that first down marker might be in the next count. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Past the 25. This is a makeable field goal distance, but this offense is thinking touchdowns. They'll go for it on fourth. Little touch pass to the receiver.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Houston offense once again. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this route.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14.
Make mad audible in our stadium post all day.
He's looking to throw. Going to take a shot at this DB. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He'll try to do it himself. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
You know, you hear the term nickel so much. Most people stay in nickel most of the time because of all the speed in college football and the running quarterback. And you see why it pays dividends. More speed on the field when the QB does take off to go get him on the ground and force a 4th down.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downfield.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Inside the 25. Touchdown, Longhorn! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
I can't go like that.
And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. Here comes the offense on first down. Looking to move it through the air. He's got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. It's now second down after the short completion. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Fires and picked off. Those kind of plays can be huge for momentum. Even with the short return, they're set up at the 45.
Defense ferocious.
Honestly, not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Fights off a defender. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. First down here for the offense. To the air, it's Owens. Makes the grab on the left. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Quarterback checking off. On second down, wants to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down and 5 after the penalty. He's looking to throw. Using his legs to buy some time. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Second down after that incompletion. He's looking to throw. Spits it out to the back. And they're not on the same page there.
Was that work?
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Bulls his way forward.
Ball carried by the running back. Runs out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Now, 4th down.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal.
On the field goal.
Not a chance. Missed it. Missed the field goal. Missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game. It's still a 14-point lead, guys. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
It's tight forcing.
Leaves it with the running back. They make the stop, and that's how the
Arkansas in the party.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period.
Now we ain't got Millhouse on edge.
If that's the last game, then you already know this is going to be.
They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Going downfield for the big play.
Oh, that's all. Oh, that's a,
And he
oh,
makes the
man.
grab at the 20. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10.
He was trying to force him.
Now from inside the red zone.
Thank you.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. 1st down for this offense.
Yeah.
Quick pass on the jet motion. Open runway ahead. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
This
So my
offense has a
uncle
lot of
real
different
name was
ways they
Pink.
can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
90-something speed. And when I say 90-something, I mean 95 something, not 92 something.
And it's 96 overall for you.
Down. What about here on 3rd? Back to pass, it's Owens. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more
Got
plays
high
like
ball
that.
at the
They're going to need
Witherspoon.
sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Watch me get back. Watch me. Oh.
And he
Yeah, you are.
playing
Yes,
good body
sir.
that was going
Yes,
back.
sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit.
Not
Come
able
on.
to
Come
pop
on.
the big return, but they've got the ball back and
We're
ready
going
to
ahead.
go with a fresh possession.
I'm literally walking over to that guy. My man, thank you so
Is it
much
me?
for saving my run. That could have been really, really bad. I could have been benched,
Who do I
but you
play next
got my
week?
back. Appreciate you, man.
I just looked at the shit, bro.
Tosses it back.
This is
Scrambling away.
I think it's Arkansas or some shit like that.
Allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
And that's a really good job by this defense. 'cause
Nigga,
remember,
Houston just hit the ultimate wildcat on
just
him.
handed it off and standing
What
there,
was that?
and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
Get that.
This is hauled in at the 20-yard line. And they'll do more than
That's
move
gonna
the
be a
chains.
crazy
They'll
game.
move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20.
And who I got next?
Receiver shows motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep.
Yeah. I'm okay. State one for shit show.
Penn State and Michigan.
Just an
That's
obvious
rivalry right
holding
there.
call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Back behind the chains, 1st and 15. Here's the snap.
Who I
looking
play
to
with
throw.
too.
A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe track for the big pickup.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that
Okay.
route was supposed to be that
There.
deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
Yeah, and coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined
Texas.
job
Hey,
by the
who
coverage
you
unit to get down there and make the
go
stop
for you?
at the 19.
Texas playing Oregon? Oh wait, is that Cam playing? Is that Cam playing Houston? Yeah, hey, you go, nigga. You go. That's what I'm talking about.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain
Hey,
that.
Can anyone
get out of there,
catch him?
nephew. Get out of there, nephew.
He's at the 40. And what a huge play for this offense after that great run.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that.
Gotta support the BTA
And
kid.
how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Arkansas,
Such a great
really.
feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea,
Particularly
the ball opens
our
up,
pass to Ohio State.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
This quarterback
Yeah,
right now,
and he on right now.
he's
He
doing a
can.
nice job.
How many more games we got?
He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Wants to throw. It's Owens. They're trying to get to it. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback bought a lot of time, but actually bought a lot of time, but not enough time. The defense gets to it. We got a timeout here late in the first.
I seen him. I was spamming the button.
No, hell no, bro. I'm back, bro. Back, bro. Man, fucking had to climb from 8. Last year I was unranked, nigga. So shit. All right. Dude.
It was alright the whole
Trying to
year
get more
last year,
points
bro.
on the board before the break.
No, we were big final. That's for shoot show.
Last year I was 5-2 at first. I wasn't ranked. I played Wisconsin. That nigga was like 2-3. He wasn't.
Anything past 12, anything past 10, it's unranked to me.
Good timing on the quick out. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first
Nah,
down.
Dad, that was just a
And
dot.
wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
Oh,
Hey,
that
get
was
And
me
you
a
know
back.
the
good.
standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will
That's
change the
crazy.
call. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do
Why
you
didn't
start
you just
thinking
let him
about
get
maybe
this field
rolling
goal?
your quarterback out and changing the launch play?
Fires to the
I'm not
wideout.
gonna let him, but I would have to let him get the field goal and score.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30.
That's
He's
when he
looking
had the ball.
downfield to throw. They've got the screen set up.
Oh, that's no
Still on
first.
his
Oh,
feet.
that's no first.
And
Oh,
boy,
that's
is
no.
he close to that
Oh, yeah,
first
he can
down,
go for it.
maybe
Stupid.
just a couple of inches short. Running for it on 4th down. They make the
Yes.
stop, but there is a
Yeah,
flag
hold on,
on the
hold on.
field. We'll
Hold
see
it.
what that's all about.
Yeah.
So the penalty will not be
No, what?
enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. There's a
Yeah.
timeout
I thought
called as this offense
since it was
tries to
4th and
find a
inches,
way
I
to
thought
draw
the
a little
climb meant it was
closer.
first down for me.
Oh, dummy,
The Cougars have it with a 1st and 10.
Where'd you get the pickles now?
He's looking to throw it. Trying to beat the D deep.
Yeah, boy.
And it is another interception.
Go,
Just
go.
a
You
terrible
score this
start for
motherfucker.
this
That's
quarterback.
Feliciano. That's
Takes it the
95
other way.
feet. Damn, why you ain't just keep
And
running?
what a return as he takes it back to the 8.
What an amazing play by the defense. Not only do you get the interception, but you completely flip the field. And how about the open field?
I'll kick my 3.
Great job, sir.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. An absolute shank. Missed it. And the margin is
I'm spamming next on green, bro.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime
I'm like
update.
complete spamming.
Just about set to kick it away.
No, bro, you gotta get it going.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back.
Oh,
Able to find enough room to get it out
83.
across
What about
the
block
25.
that?
He's brought down at the 26. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely
Tell him to
gonna be
stand down.
the offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that too offensively by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half.
That not
Early in the
GG?
third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. The Longhorns will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A low line drive and short kick. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism.
That's a good dive, though.
Move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line.
Who's Houston?
To the ground. He's got it again.
Holding.
Down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Because he got that blocking shit put on. That aggressive blocking.
See if it costs this offense here.
Maybe not even on aggressive. How college do.
They're just making things harder now. It's 1st and 20. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Unleashes one. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just kicking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reading.
2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver.
That's right to hell, Cal.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Quarterback extends the play.
Yeah, boy.
He got drilled trying to deliver it. It'll bring up 4th down. Houston will be.
You gotta go make a play, Cam. Don't play with him.
They've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone.
I'm gonna go back to my rhythm.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing
rhythm,
got off the field really quickly. They need to put something
My
together.
mama nigga look like Kareem Hunt.
Execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3.
Yo, this is insane.
He's
God
showing
damn
it
it,
all there.
Terry.
A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
Yep.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding
I
where his
I
hole
do
is.
gotta play
Don't
you
hit it,
too,
get
Dad.
the first down. Don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Quick pass on the fly motion. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand.
I was
Oh,
waiting
yeah.
on you to.
Got him.
I was
He's
waiting
got
on you
it
to run this,
downfield
Cam.
for a
I was
huge
waiting on
gain.
you with the perfect
Running
play.
wide open down the gut of the field.
I knew it was the perfect time to run it now.
And once he got loose, it was all over.
This guy
I've been
is so
I've been
dangerous
running
because
it
of
out
his
of
speed. He can take
Wildcat
the top
on.
off
I
the
knew he was
defense,
gonna put
and
it.
he did it right there on the post.
Ow!
Great
Eat.
arm
Hey,
talent,
nigga, next
getting
time
the
you
throw
bite my
out in front of
motherfucking
him.
finger,
It didn't
you
matter
have a
how many
problem.
DBs they
That's
had
not
deep on
easy,
that one. I
nigga.
don't know that they could have stopped.
Ready to try the point after.
Easy.
And the
I
extra
will
point puts
Good
them on
boy.
top 21-7. And for a quick
Oh,
update,
yeah.
let's
I
go
got
to
you,
Kevin
Gigi.
Connors in the studio.
A tantalizing top 15 showdown today, and we've got an update. Michigan has the lead right now, but unless Desmond Howard or Anthony Carter come running out of that tunnel, I'm not ready to say this one's over. They're up by a field goal over
Only one by three,
My
bro.
kicking went
Tough ass
half-ass
game.
right there. I
We was-
don't know what to do.
with the best
Yeah.
studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for
Yeah,
us.
that shit was
Here's
that
this
shit was gonna
offense with
get
a fresh set of downs.
it was gonna
Wide
get
receiver
real.
coming across in motion. Unloads
You
quickly.
got a lot more black
That's
people.
about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Less than a yard to go. Pick up the first down. They'll leave it with
AJ Mahomes is crazy.
and he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
He said, my uncle about to be back.
Well, I'm trying to get Arkansas game, man. I know that nigga like to go there at 7:30 and shit.
He's right on target. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Cougars will line it up on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thomas. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Extending the play. He's going to take off. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Oh, he got stuck.
Tackle was made after the first down.
This defense is on its heels right now, especially trying to stop the run. They're just not being physical enough. They give up another run right there for a first down. Someone's going to have to step up and make it work.
Flushed out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of that.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
And starting today on the 96 Chicago Bulls. These are some really fun scenarios.
After
And if
the
you can
incompletion, it's
surpass those
2nd
super
down.
teams and earn and stars, you'll have one of the most skilled
He's
players
looking
of
to
the
throw.
modern era. It's
Using the
Darth
back as a
Vader,
receiver on the
Williams.
screen. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough. That gives them a 1st and goal.
I lag out, and it's about to be the 4th quarter.
Nah, don't speak that into existence, kid.
New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal.
Fours up, Sam. Fours up, Sam.
Fours. On in the air. Get it.
Gotta be great for one more quarter. Okay.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. A design run for the quarterback.
Bro,
And he'll race it
he's
to
supposed
the
to
house.
fumble that.
Touchdown, Houston.
Body dislocate.
What,
Look
Snoop?
out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense.
He's in there for the two-point conversion, and now they're just down 6. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
I'm going from the wrong side. Okay.
What the fuck?
From inside the 20, chance for great field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25
Hey,
and brought
dude.
down at the 26. Here comes the Texas offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get
The
these guys
speed,
going
he
in the
just
game.
ain't
No
doing
doubt,
that.
find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this
Crazy.
lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Feeling some balls out. And the fumble is going to go out of bounds, and the offense will maintain possession.
Good, dude.
Ooh, offense really lucky there. Ball on the
The ball
ground.
on the-
Everybody's
the ball
trying
on
to make a
the-
scramble for it, and it just goes out of bounds. So the offense lucky to maintain possession.
You gotta run something nice right here, Sam. You got 20 seconds. I think we both know.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Trying to get to it. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain.
Well, and you can tell the QB, he drops back and he wants to throw the football. He wants to
Go ahead. Go ahead.
try to get the first down. Couldn't do it. Nobody was open. Couldn't find anybody. Took off to scramble. Great job by the defense reacting to it, getting him on the ground, stopping him short of the first down.
First down here. Bad.
This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again?
Yes, fourth quarter.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. And it's taken away by the defense, and they
Thought I could
desperately
get it off.
needed that turnover. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar.
Yeah, how about that, man? 4th down, trying to go make a play, get this offense going, get it sparked, get some
Yeah, I gotta
points on
walk
the
in.
board. And that couldn't have gone any worse. They throw the pick, and not only that, they return it all the way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
And that extra point was good, and now they have the lead in the 4th. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Moving away from pressure. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there.
You got to keep chasing and keep defending. When you got scrambling QBs, they get out.
Hey, man. Hey, Trey Owens still.
It's probably that package. Go to a different package.
Oh no.
No, I'm saying in the game. Go to a different package.
What do you mean go to a different package?
Like whatever formation you was just in, go to a different one.
You got to keep defending down the field and keep coverage on the wide receivers. And good job with pursuit drill, running them down, making them run out of bounds, and that counts in the record books for a sack. Give me one of those, please.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. The completion well past the sticks. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Owens. On the run, fires downfield. It's caught downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You've got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Firing to the end zone.
He's
and that pass intercepted. Got room on the return.
Yeah.
Smashes through.
Ain't no way.
And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell it extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Oh, shit.
And he can't find
Yeah,
anyone
boy.
open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
Good timeout. Can I mess up?
Oh my goodness.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Looking for a block. It's Butler. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the numbers.
No.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can
He
trust
came
your guy. I
off
think you
his
put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Identify the coverage.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down
But
the
that's an
field.
incompletion. Don't fucking.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. To the air, it's Owens. Getting some heat. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious.
Now 3rd and 18, you got to pick up a hot dog.
Hot one, too.
He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range.
That's the pocket presence too, Tom. That's the pocket presence. The pocket presence is terrible.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
And you want to make a quarterback feel very uncomfortable? Sack him 3 times in a row. Unbelievable pressure, time and time and time again. Don't give him any time to throw the football. This defense is just doing its job.
Okay, you got to call it out again. Leave it out right here.
Don't get this. Game over.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
And he
And
doesn't
they
go.
get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team. Staying focused, understanding it's a close battle. Win those one play at a time.
I was about to say, God dang.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, Dave Pollock, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I lost by point, man. I got Utah next week.
Oh, you got him.